I'm Mandy.
This is the BMW G310 GS. It's a baby 1200 GS.
I think one thing is that it's really got that oomph, it's got that, because it looks like a GS, right? It is a baby GS, so it's definitely got the look of a big new machine. So I think that is a big advantage that it has, I think that's something that they've got right. Just that substantial, nice, big tank, the colors, the beak, the high seat, the carriage, everything. I think what they've done is they've made a really beautiful motorcycle. She's like this really sweet, understated, beautiful machine. That's who she is. She's got power, but she's not mad crazy, She thinks this machine, it gets noticed. Because of who she is, she's tall, she's big tanked, she gets a lot of attention. I mean, this is a great transition for somebody who's, aspiring to have, BMW is BMW, it brings all of that with it, just solid performance machines. So it's a great aspirational ride for somebody who's looking to kind of, step up the game. It is an adventure bike also, but it's also great on the street. I have done a lot of street riding on this, and I've taken it a little bit off trail. The reason that it works is if you'll see the motorcycle, it's got great, just look at the suspension on it. It's got great clearance. It's got the 17 and the 19 inch tubeless tires. The only thing is, about this motorcycle is that, so I'm 5'7", which is relatively tall for an Indian woman at least. And it is, it is a tall bike. So that for me is a little bit intimidating. While off-roading, the only challenge I'm facing with this is, because I've ridden other motorcycles off-roading, especially a lot, I've ridden the Himalayan a lot, is the stance. So when I'm trying to off-road and stand on this bike, it's definitely got a little bit of a lean forward, so which doesn't give me as much agility as I would like. It's got great maneuverability. It's very, very easy to kind of lean into the curves with this one. And she's given me no trouble. I mean, she's about 170 kilograms. I have dropped it once or twice. I've had no trouble picking her up. So she's really, really easy that way. As far as off-roading, what I do is I take off these rubber pegs. Just gives me more grip when I'm using it. Some things I had to get used to was, I remember the first time I took it out, was it's got a lot of play here, So I kept thinking that this was loose, my chain, but it just allows that play, for people I think who are heavier built or whatever. Great suspension, got disc brake. And also, the fact that they're alloy and not spoke, I was worried about that. But no trouble at all. I mean, I've taken her up in the trails and stuff, and the alloy wheels are as good as anything else. Got enough of that punch that you need for street riding. I think the motorcycle was made for the Asian market, right? So it gives you enough power to ride a little bit of off-trail, and the street handling is very easy on this motorcycle. The only challenge I face is because I'm 5'7" and I'm not very, very tall, if I have to walk the bike in traffic, that is a little bit of a challenge. So अगर बाइक को मैंने अगर मैं ट्रैफिक में फंसी हुई हूँ और मुझको इसको चलाना है, मेरे पैर पहुँचते तो है नहीं, तो I'm like half on one leg and half on one leg. But otherwise, if you're just going, if you're riding straight down highways or if you're on trails, it's no trouble. इसको बस चलाना थोड़ा मुश्किल है क्योंकि मैं उसको टिप-टो पे करना पड़ता है. So actually, for me, it's about how much I can play. Really, I've realized that. I might say, safety is very important and all of that. But once you sit on the motorcycle, one is you want to feel like you have this armor and you're safe on the motorcycle. That also has a lot to do with, all your guards and stuff like that and safety gear. For me, I don't go out and I don't go and buy groceries without kitting up. Like I've got my helmet, I've got my jacket, I've got my pads, so that way I keep myself safe. For me, safety is big, but if the bike allows me to play, if I can play on the motorcycle, that is when I know this is the one for me.
What is play?
Khelna,
yes, khelna. Kya khelna?
Playing and you're twisting it and you're having some fun with it and you've got some speed. So this really allows me that. I feel happy, confident, playful. I call her Leela. And Leela is play, in Hindi. You can actually ride this motorcycle. Sometimes I feel when I've ridden other motorcycles, I feel like the motorcycle is riding me, But with this one, with the Bonnie, I've ridden the Triumph Bonnie a bit also, I really feel like I'm in complete control. It is doing what I'm asking it to do, which is a great feeling. So I'm somebody that keeps looking at the speedometer anyway. I think I did that initially when I first started. I remember especially when on the Himalayan, I would be 124 and you're redlining already in your highest gear, so that's scary. But with this motorcycle, no, not so much. I keep going when I can, when I feel I have that space, you know, and I just take it and I know I've done 130 on it, you know. For me, you know, people can't see inside the helmet, but if you could, you would just see this big grin, you know, this big goofy grin in my helmet the whole time I'm on a motorcycle, you know. Braking is not so great, huh? So let me share about that actually. So, because if you see the bike has a beak, you know, it's got a beak, and because of its nice soft suspension, if you do brake really hard, it does go into a nosedive, you know, which if you do it for the first time, it can be a little scary, especially if you're standing, because I do a lot of standing. That can be a little intimidating, but once you get used to it, it's easier. And really, for me now, I think I've come to a point where it can actually be any motorcycle. I love this motorcycle. I love what I've ridden before. But just the experience of sitting on a motorcycle and being able to ride, you know, because you're so one with everything. You know, there's no space for not being like there in the present right now. It's too present an experience. You know, I don't know anything else can really give you that.
What's the mileage of this bike? Is it a petrol or a diesel? Petrol.
Petrol. I think anybody, I think any BM.
Yeah, ultimately Hindustani है कितना देती है?
Mileage पूछोगे तो वो offend हो ही जाएगा. And actually, I don't know about offend, but honestly, I don't know. I know when we go on rides, I feel it maybe one time more than everybody else's motorcycle. So I don't know, but honestly, if you tell me, give me a number कि mileage कितनी देती है, I don't know.
कितना बड़ा टैंक है?
It's an 11-liter tank, which is not very big. Huh? It looks like it's more massive, but it's an 11-liter tank.
ठीक है, तो 11 लीटर टैंक, लेह लद्दाख की ट्रिप, वाघा की ट्रिप, कितनी बार भरा आपने?
God, I wouldn't.
Maybe five.
I'm telling you, I feel मतलब जो बाकी जो मेरे साथ Enfield riders होते हैं mostly, वो they feel one time less than me on a trip. I've realized. So if you're doing 500 or no, if you're doing a 400-kilometer trip, I'll feel maybe one time more than they will. But you know, I think everybody who's reading this, I think the last of your concerns is kitni mileage de rahi hai. Just the payoff, you know, is so high. It's so much greater than the cost of it. Sweat in your eyes and grime in your hair. You know, that's the reality of motorcycling. But I would never change it. I would take it with all of that.
So guys, if you like my story, go ahead and like the channel, subscribe, and don't forget about the bell button for notifications. So ride free, ride safe.